Hold on. Did you go already?
Yes. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? How you doing? I know y'all probably been anticipating and waiting. I see some people that have been in the chat early on. I don't even know you're still here, but we're gonna go ahead and give you guys an opportunity to come on in here. This has been a long day for Atlanta Falcons Nation. We just basically just left an interview
Yeah,
with
yeah, we did.
Reggie Kelly at Fila Sports. That's why it kind of went on, a little longer than we anticipated. But it's always great to speak to one of the greats. You know what I'm saying? Former Falcon. So if you guys haven't checked this out, Mike did put it. Well, I did. But I got access to his account. But we did put it into the community tab of Mad Mike Sports. So
Absolutely.
in case you didn't catch the interview with Reggie Kelly, go ahead and tune in. Me and Mike made a guest appearance on there as well. We would like to have him on Atlanta Falcons Nation, so we're going to definitely try to work that out to where we can also interview him on our show and get some feedback because, he was hitting us with some gems tonight. It was just like...
You guys can, for some questions too, we get this all handled. Maybe you guys can kind of submit some questions so he could answer because we learned some interesting things tonight.
We did.
That I think you guys will absolutely love. So you got to check out that. You got to check out that interview to kind of figure out exactly what I'm talking about. But I think you guys will really love what he has to say about that. It was a great interview, man. Like, hey, man, I love my birds. I love my Reggie Kelly. I love my Jamal Addison. I love these guys, man. So, man, let's open this thing up, man.
Let's open it up. So you already kind of saw the post-game show, our reactions. Now you already know how we do it. Now, Jroc, he had to, end the night. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because of our interview, we didn't expect it to go as long as we normally do. So you'll see him again probably within the week. We'll do this again, but we do this show for the fans. So we open up the stream for you guys to kind of voice your opinion. We're going to take a step back and let y'all run it. That's how we're going to do it. What's up, the beast among us? How y'all doing? Hey, Asia, everybody that's in the chat.
Asia.
Hey.
Ezekiel.
You are now numb to blown leads. Oh. To me, honestly, I've been such a long-term fan. It's like, this is kind of like...
It is. It's a part of, like, being a Falcons fan. Like, I mean... We've been losers all out. Like, I mean, long we've been fans, we've been losing. So another loss don't really phase. I just it sound bad, but it's the truth. Like it don't phase. It really doesn't phase me.
Yeah, like being a Falcons fan, you definitely got to have tough skin.
Absolutely.
And yes, we are disappointed, but we done been to this rodeo a few times, but now we actually are looking at the prospects of starting over with, coaching and things like that. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I know it's a disappointment. And of course, 17-point lead. Here we go again. But come on. It is the blueprint of this current Atlanta Falcons team. So we're going to go ahead. Go ahead, Mike.
Nah, I was about to plug the interview again, man. Reggie had some great things to say about not only how football should be run, but like I said, I really think you guys enjoy what he had to say about just his knowledge of football and
absolutely.
Some things about Matt Ryan. I don't know if you guys remember Carson Palmer, his days with Cincinnati. Like this guy spread some absolute gems, man. I can't wait to be able to get him back on the show. So you
guys can enjoy him as well because every last person we've had on this show, Chuck Smith, look in our archives, we've basically had some great players that came and interviewed with us, and this one included. I've learned something about the game each and every time, each person that we encounter ourselves with, we learn something. And
Absolutely.
sometimes of course, we're looking at it from a fan's perspective, but getting it from an actual person that was on that field, that hear us, in the, the stands. Oh, you suck, you suck, you suck. Getting off that plane and everybody, oh, you suck, you suck, you suck.
Mm-hmm.
That mentality, like he stated, he said, what was it, 90% mentality, 10% physical.
10% physical, right?
Mm-hmm. It's that mentality, and us as a fan base, sometimes we can be a little ruthless, and we can be a little, and that doesn't. You don't think that it affects that player, to hear this, to come on a national, radio station, to hear them talk about us and them, etc. So sometimes those players don't even want to come to work. Probably it's just like, what? It's whatever we do is not going to be appreciated. So, yes, you can join the show. We're going to give you.
You can join the show. Come on, drop the link. We got the link. You guys can check it out.
We're gonna go ahead and put that in the link, so we don't have to get on here and talk your ears off. But if you want to join the stream, you definitely can. But if you're afraid to be on camera, you can hide your camera. It'll just show a profile. So put your name on there. If you don't want to just show your face, that's fine. Just come in and get what you want to say about it. So I'm dropping the stream now. And as well as while you're waiting here, if you're on Mad Mike Sports, go on over to Atlanta Falcons Nation as well, and give that channel some love, because all our brothers, including this sister, that put our hard work and dedication into bringing you guys the content that we bring you each and every week. So here is the stream, and please join us. This is the purpose of this night. Just join us. Tell us, after the disappointed kind of, it's been a few hours from that loss. Now you can kind of get your head together. You're sobered up. Look at me, my mouth all over the place. Sobered up. Tell us how you feel, and go ahead and join us, because we're tired of talking tonight.
Hey man, I get tired of hearing myself talk. I know I can talk, and trust me, I'm tired of talking. Okay, I can't wait to hear you girls and you guys, everybody's thoughts on the game and where we should go. Like, if you have, if you want to go a different way, you want to talk about another team, you want to talk about whatever. This is, like I said, this is your opportunity to kind of come in and let us know exactly what's on your mind. So.
All right, we got somebody already. I'm excited. I love to get perspective from a different fan other than us. All right, so we have. Go ahead and give me the thumbs up. You ready? All right, let's go. All right, how are you today?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me on the show. I've been watching y'all for a while.
Thank you, sir.
Let everybody know who you are, and then go ahead and get into what you want to talk about.
I'm a gaming YouTuber, Skizzle Gaming. Anyways, I just wanted to ask you guys if you guys think Julio will have a bounce back year, and do you guys feel confident in our offense bouncing back with a different coach, of course?
Whew. Well, I feel, of course, Julio Jones is Julio Jones. So for the first part of that question, yes. Let him sit out for what I said was let him sit out for the rest of the season. Get him a chance to kind of heal, and because he just always got, as you can know, this game plan is
lingering injury.
Is lingering injury, and is always Julio, go to Julio. He has to kind of put everything on his shoulder to be that, player for the team. I think it's just time for him to kind of take a step back. And of course, he's always with an injury, as we all know, but kind of let him sit out for the rest of this season and kind of heal that a little bit, and maybe come back a little bit more fresher. Of course, he's getting up in age. Yes, we have to consider that. So Ridley, he's starting to, why not learn it from the best? But let him at least coach on the sideline, at least, at least do that. get the inexperience, a bit more coaching and, learn up under him and let him heal. That's me. So, but as far as the other question, it's just a matter of course, we got the talent, but it's really a matter of who's going to be running the ship as far as coaching and things like that. Are we going to get a defensive, coach, or are we going to get an offensive coach? So the question comes down to what we do after the season is over and who we choose. So that's me.
I think it's quite simple. Sometimes you have to protect your players from themselves, and Julio Jones is one of those players that you have to protect from himself because he knows no other way than to go, 1,000%, 100%. Like Julio is an absolute beast. You know what I'm saying? It's like him. You don't want this to turn into an issue that goes into 2021. So like, let's protect Julio from Julio, and Cal. Really, this is the perfect time for him. This is I don't know if you saw my my keys to victory, but I've been stating all day. I need for Calvin Ridley to take that next step mentally, physically, skill wise. The dude is just simply amazing. But like we saw today, dropping the ball in key situations, not being right there mentally with Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, on the sideline, he missed the pass. He missed a key. He missed the key signal from Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan wanted him to turn, to cut the route off. He didn't see it. These are the things that turns, wins or leads into losses. This is huge. Okay, so for a guy like Calvin Ridley, this is the perfect time for him. This is his time to learn. Julio Jones is Julio Jones. As far as a coach coming in, they needed a culture change. These guys don't believe in anyone on this coaching staff. Let's just be real. They don't believe on them, and that's something. If you go check out Feeling Sports Podcast where we had the interview with Reggie Kelly, he was like saying the same thing. These guys they just don't believe. They don't believe in this time for a change. So that's what I think.
I agree with that. I'm just wondering how we're going to come back from this. I know we can have a better season. I know we had the talent. I would say the right tackle this last game played really well that I've noticed when I was watching the game. I was outside at work, so but yeah, when I was watching the game, the right tackle did pretty well. I think that was Brown. I thought he stepped in and played it real well. Joe Malin Brown, I think it was his name.
The right tackle?
Yeah.
Caleb started. Oh, you mean Gano. Yeah, Caleb started. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to Caleb, but he.
I think he was injured before the game.
Okay.
Yeah, he was injured before the game, and someone else.
Okay.
I know Ricardo was injured.
Yeah, and Ricardo was out the concussion protocol.
He had a concussion.
And I watched the Chiefs game, and I would love to see us pick up a new safety, someone that can fly around and get to the football. We need a leader back there. Our corners, I mean, we have very young corners, so we need someone to put them in the right position to make the play. I played corner in high school, and I know, it's a different league, but, they put you in the play, and you make the play. So,
absolutely.
I think we're definitely missing that leadership from Ricardo Allen. Keanu Neal played a fantastic game. I enjoyed watching him light up
Yes.
Gronkowski all day long. Every time he got the ball, he was hitting him. So that was great to see. And tackling has to be better. I'm tired of seeing people just bounce off of tackles and let me bring the heat, but not wrap up. And then the guy bounces off and gains another 4 or 5 yards after contact.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just how this league is driven or just, I don't know. I was taught to wrap up, so. Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
No, I appreciate you guys allowing me to join. That was my big questions about Julio. Everybody wants to question, is he still great? And where has he been? And I've been a Julio fan since day one, so it's just one of those things. I defend him nonstop. I know he's been injured, so most of his games that he's been somewhat healthy, he's put up 100-yard games. So, anyways, thank you guys for letting me join. I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you, actually, for watching, tuning in, and wanting to be here to speak. This is your time. So we appreciate you. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, we got another one. Well, kind of familiar face now, actually. We have Jarvis Williams. And then Cedric, you're next. I see you in the stream as well. So I'm going to go ahead and bring Jarvis back on. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all doing again?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Hey, just to, look, I'm a little bit younger than y'all. I'm 33 years old. But with that being said, I'm one of the people who listens to a lot of people who have a lot of wisdom. So when I hear y'all talk, I hear y'all speak.
I'm not that much older than you now. I mean, well, you say wisdom.
I'll say this. You have an old soul.
Thank you.
So okay. With that being said, I always how should I say this? I like the way y'all break things down to understand. I'm letting y'all know right now, in about 5 minutes or so, when I'm done talking to y'all, I'm going to unsubscribe to a whole lot of these so-called Falcons fans. And I'm just like you, Matt. I'm a person who call people out. One of them people is Rise Up Rundown. Can't do it no more. The reason I can't do it no more is I think Logan means well, but every time I get on the phone or listen to him or whatever it can be, maybe take something. I'm on live. He's always bashing Matt Ryan. He's always bashing the team. I'm like, dude, every time I come on here, it's something negative. I thought we were supposed to be Falcons fans, not these people who just down. Now I haven't looked at a lot of Jazzy Jeff's stuff lately. He sometimes he's on, sometimes he's off. I don't know what his life is like nowadays, but I'm about to unsubscribe to a whole lot of people, man, because it's starting to really, really piss me off. It's like it's bad enough that the media, shit on us a whole lot. We don't need other people creating channels and doing the same thing.
To shit on us, yeah. And that's why we're here. And this is definitely, we try to keep it positive. Of course, we're gonna call you out now. If you got a bad game and everything else, we're not cheerleaders.
Which is understandable, Miss Maggie. I totally agree with that. If you didn't, then we would say, man, we just some yes men around here. So we don't do that. But at the same time, I'm just starting to look at a lot of people do a whole lot of nonsense as Falcons content creators. If that's the case, let me go ahead and be a content creator then, because I can do the same thing they doing. You know what I'm saying? They come with baseless facts. They don't come with a whole lot of things. When I hear Logan talk, it's, well, this is why I hate Matt Ryan. Okay, but where are your facts at? Where's your facts? There's never facts. So I don't know, man. I want to reach out to y'all and let y'all know from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate everything that y'all do as content creators. because we don't have a lot of that. We don't. So, you gotta excuse my dog. She's barking at my wife, but at the same time,
she's about to take. That's what she's about to do.
She's a little ankle biter, man. She's a little Chihuahua Yorkie, so she's a little ankle biter. She ain't doing that. But again, like I said, man, if y'all can keep this going, like I told Miss Maggie T, even using Microsoft Teams, I know Microsoft Teams has a lot of things you can do with it, and a lot more people to come on. But from what I've seen, your channel has grew. I remember Mike when I was in Mississippi when he first started, and look where we at, man. This shit is crazy. This shit's crazy.
Got a whole team now. And definitely.
But it's a whole team full of kings and queens. This is not a whole bunch of people on here just shooting the shit a lot. You know, yeah, we do that a lot, but y'all get some great facts as people, man. So I really appreciate that.
Appreciate you. Thank you. And you've been a regular lately, so.
Well, like I said, I've been with Matt
since the beginning, man.
Since I was in Mississippi. Since the beginning.
Yeah.
So Mike has been one of them people. I remember when Mike first came on. Mad Mike was Mad Mike. Your ass gonna get it. If you come on talking about Matt Ryan, if you come on talking about, listen, Mike will tell you before you even get on. Hey, if you come on here talking about Matt Ryan, I'm gonna light your ass up. So don't get on. But you know, to see what this king has came from, man, to where he's at now, he can only go up from here. And I appreciate the support of other black kings and queens to get behind him to push that, because a lot of the times we are people who are in crab in the bucket mentality. We see somebody doing good, we trying to slide them on down. Hey, bro, you can't get bigger than me. So, you know, I like I said, I appreciate what y'all do, and I appreciate the progress that y'all making, and hope that you guys continue to make better and bigger progress.
Absolutely.
So that's all I want to say to you.
Thank you. You know, that means a whole lot, because like you might know Matt Mike for a while, but Miss Maggie T has been always in the background of that Matt Mike. So I've been there. Okay. I've been there from the beginning before he even started this whole podcast thing. I've been there.
Okay.
You know, so I'm just now in the spotlight because I finally got the courage to do it. But shoot, I've been there every step of the way with Matt Mike. So I've watched the progress, and you know,
I would definitely say that Matt Mike he's not Stephen A. Smith. Have you seen how Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman shut Molly off and kind of talk? She be trying to talk. They be like Molly. They be trying. I be like, man. So it's good that he gives you that respect as a woman to come in and say your piece as well. He ain't treating you like them cats on ESPN treat Molly. Boy, they be giving her.
Well, he know better. So.
So. But like I said, y'all be blessed, man. Like I said, I want to look at this content.
I hear that.
You know, I'll tell you this before I go. A couple days ago, was it last week when we played against the Chargers? I thought Mike was gonna lay into big lows. Hey,
you notice how I stepped back? I was like, you know what? Let me not get into this one. Let me prepare for my show.
Big low.
I changed.
Bro. Big low came on. He was like, "This all Matt Ryan fault." He said, "No, we not gonna do this. We ain't." So, but yeah, man. Like I said, y'all continue to do great things, man. I'm gonna continue to look at your shows. There's never a day that I won't be on YouTube searching for some new content. I'm always searching, man. I've been looking at this new show called Atlanta Avenue, which is, you know, on YouTube. So Atlanta Avenue with a guy named Drizzle Dollar. He's a rapper out of Atlanta. So he got this. I've been looking at him. So before I even look for any of that other stuff, I look for Mad Mike Sports, Miss Maggie T, you know, K Styles, Big Low. I look for all y'all. So I really appreciate what y'all doing again.
Thank you. All right. We got one more person. You ready? We're gonna bring you on. So let's go ahead. We got Cedric.
Yes, hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm a Saints fan. You know, I'm not going to get up here and bash anybody because I don't do that. I just want to say I think the Saints and the Falcons have the same problem. I mean, it's like both teams cannot show up in big moments when you need them to show up and when you need them to do something. Like our defense. You realize we made the Chiefs punt 6 times in this game. We made them punt 6 times. All those 6 times on offense, we punted back to them. The Falcons, they sit up there, they go good on offense. The defense, they sit up there in the second half and look like they don't even care about winning. They don't care. They just let Tom Brady, and Tom Brady's not like he can move out the pocket. All you got to do is pressure him and he gonna go down because Tom Brady is not that good of a quarterback anymore. I feel like we have the same problems and these issues can be fixed, but it's like the coaches and the staff refuses to fix these problems. And they're simple problems. Like it's third down. Why can't you stop a third down and short? Why can't you do these simple things? You wanna know why the Chiefs are so good? Because they can do that. You wanna know why the Packers are so good? Because they can do that. We can't. It's like we can't do nothing. And people sit up here in the Saints fan. Oh, we 10-2. We 10-2. We don't need to hear that. We don't need to. I mean, if you look at the way we played these last 2 games, we're not going in the playoffs dominating anybody. If we play like we played these last 2 games. I mean, you sit up there and let Jalen Hurts and what his name, Miles Sanders, have 100 yards rushing. A quarterback Saints haven't done that in 55 games, and we faced Todd Gurley, Dalvin Cook, and all the rest of these good stuff. It's like they cannot do these simple things to win games, and they sit up here and make us as fans look stupid and dumb, and all we do is try to support them. I mean, I know if we can see what they're doing that's wrong, I'm pretty sure they can see it. So, like, why aren't you fixing these issues? And I think the Falcons' biggest problem is their defense. I don't think you guys' offense is the problem. It's like Matt Ryan can go out there and do all he can to try to win the game. And then when it's time to rely on you guys' defense to step up and help him, they can't do anything. And then everybody want to blame Matt Ryan. Oh, it's Matt Ryan's fault. I mean, you do realize when the quarterback mess up, it's the defense job to help them and, do certain things. But, yeah, I'm kind of stumbling all over the place.
Go ahead. I love it. Go ahead. Look, I told you, anything you can do to, because we've been all day with interviews and things like that. So we still wanted to give this show to everybody because I promised it. So it's like, hey, I'm here. So get it off your chest. That's why we open it up for the fans, even if you're not a Falcons fan, but a realistic Saints fan. So, I appreciate that. So keep going.
But what's your opinion on that, Miss Maggie?
I agree with you. I mean, it all comes down to, like, we've been preaching, and actually, everybody go back to this Reggie Kelly interview we just left from. He said the same thing. Coaching, as well as defense wins championships. Until we can get our defense strong and fearful for most teams, you can have the greatest offense, but if that defense ain't on point, and like I said, like one thing about the Falcons, we don't never have anything that matches. So when the offense is doing pretty all right, there goes the defense. When the defense doing okay, there goes the offense. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about it. I don't know what happened to Mike.
I don't know if you watch that game, but it's like we got the ball several possessions, and the Chiefs didn't have any big plays in the air this game, and we couldn't do nothing. I mean, Drew Brees had a 51-yard pass in the first quarter. But, I mean, other than that, we couldn't do nothing. It's like we couldn't convert on third down. And Alvin Kamara, he was working. I mean, he had gaping holes wide open where he was just running the ball straight through there. And the Saints defense couldn't do nothing. Then in the second half, Falcons defense got up there. They couldn't do nothing. They couldn't stop Brady. Brady is not that hard to stop. He's not. That's why we beat him twice, because we pressured him and got him pressured. I don't know what happened in the second half, like with the Falcons and their defense. It's like everything that is like it collapsed and it just went away. And you cannot sit up here and play good in the first half, then get in the second half and forget football. That's how teams beat you. And, if you guys, we were depending on you guys to win, because, if you guys would have won and beat them, we would have had clinched the division right then and there. But now there's a chance that Tampa Bay can clinch the division if we lose both our games, which is not going to happen. We probably will lose to the Vikings because, oh my God, it's the Vikings. Yeah, we were depending on that win for the Falcons. Everybody in the Who That Nation was like, if you go in all the Saints group chat, they say, I'm a Falcons fan today because we need them to win. But that's what I want to get up there and say, Miss Maggie. I want to say that I think both teams should understand how to complete the whole game doing the same thing. If you play defense in the first half, that's good. Play it in the second half. Play it in the third, and play it in the fourth. Don't get up there and lollygag around because you got a 21-point lead. You cannot do that. That's how teams beat you. Mm-hmm. That's all I want to get up there and say, Miss Maggie. And thank you for letting me come up here. Because, got some Falcons people that, they hate Saints.
Like well, you know what? It's a love-hate relationship, but, game day, yeah, we can't stand you. But as a fan, period, as an NFL fan, I respect it, So that's just who we are at AFN. Yeah, we talk crap all day long, but at the end of the day, and I got great Saints friends, that are Saints fans. It's just we're not friends 2 times in a year. That's just how it goes. So I appreciate you.
Yeah, and I thank you again, Miss Maggie. You have a good night.
You too. Mm. All right. So it's just me. Oh well, there go Mike. Well, he's coming up, but there you go. You probably missed all of it because he was giving us hella praise. I'm just playing. But he is.
No, I definitely.
Oh, you heard it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what we are here for. We've been seeing, all kinds of teams that kind of tune in to us. So it's not just open for just the Atlanta Falcons fans. It's open for everybody.
Absolutely.
To kind of just speak their piece and everything. Because shoot, we're not the only one that lost tonight. So or whichever. So I love to hear from other fans as well. I put the stream in the link, but we're probably not going to hold y'all up too much longer. If anybody else didn't want to join, it is kind of late, so we just kind of wanted to see if anybody wanted to say what they wanted to say. Let's go ahead and get into some of these comments, though. For the ones that haven't jumped on, let's see what we got here. They're talking about the Chiefs team. That he was just saying the Chiefs are better than the Bucs, but doesn't mean anything. And as well, Jroc, join us in the Discord as well. I know you're going to drop that link in a minute. The after show and the conversation doesn't stop in the Discord. So you might not see us live, but we are always in the Discord chatting about these Falcons. Oh, my God. Okay.
Everybody talking about the Chiefs aren't that strong, but until y'all play the Chiefs, y'all can cut that crap out. Like that dude is an animal. All right, that man is an animal. Don't hate that man. Come on, man. Give that man the credit.
Now we got another guest in the chat. Well, in the stream. Give me a thumbs up. You ready? All right, let's go. So we got Harrison the Bunny. Y'all probably seen him in the chat quite a few. What's going on? Hey. What's going on? I love the hat.
Thank you. What's good? What's good? I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Let us know. What's on your mind?
I just want to say this. As I was watching the game, the thing I don't like is just Dirk Cutter. He too predictable. Like he too predictable. Especially when it comes to the second half, it's the same thing. My bad. It's the same thing every single game. He went away from what's working, and then when we did that, we start collapsing, every game.
Yeah, every game. That's the blueprint of the Falcons right about now.
And
that's why K Style says 60 minutes. Because we come out looking like damn stars, and we've been to win this thing in the first half. Then come second half, I just don't know.
Not trying to be not trying to say anything negative about our team, but why are we the only team that plays only in the? Why are we the only team that doesn't play 4 quarters?
It's a good question.
That's all
coaching staff. Yeah, you got
ask. I'm not trying to be negative about our team at all. I'm just saying.
No.
Why do we not play for 4 quarters?
You can criticize that. You can criticize and still be a fan. There's a difference. You can bash and don't have anything But sometimes that constructive criticism is needed. Like these players
really
hear it. But it's the coaching. It's definitely the coaching. It's the culture. It's the adjustments we don't make. Like you said, it's predictable. Like I said, Matt Ryan needs to, I don't feel
they have to be more vocal.
Be a bit more vocal, and they got to trust in him a little bit more to kind of, take over a little bit. I don't think that trust is there, honestly.
That's a fact.
One of the biggest issues that I've seen with this current offense, and I think the major issue is that like I said, you guys go check out Fila Sports Podcast. He definitely is an affiliate of ours. We did an interview with Reggie Kelly, and one thing that I thought about today, what he was talking about, if you go back and look at that Cincinnati team that he was a part of with Chad Ochocinco, TJ Houshmandzadeh, those guys, he stated that they pretty much stayed in the hurry up offense because that's something that Carson Palmer was strong at. So my thing is, if you know that Matt Ryan is one of the most, Matt Ryan will carve any defense up, especially in a hurry up offense. He's unstoppable. So why are we not using his strength? And this is why I've always stated, I've always said I'm a Vic Beasley supporter. Why is that? It's because the coaches don't put these players in position to succeed. So anytime, like I said, it wasn't anything against, Low. Anybody is a coach. Anybody's a coach. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know that your running back is great between the tackles, why in bloody hell are we running, toss plays? Like these are the things that matter in sports. Like this, we've seen this so many times. Hey, hey man, he know it. He know what I mean by this. We do the complete opposite of what people are strong at. So these are the things that I say, we see that Matt Ryan he threw 3 interceptions, but do you know why he threw the interception? Why is he throwing the ball the out route where Matt Ryan is lethal in between those lines? Like Matt Ryan in the middle of the field, he would carve anybody defense up. He gets in trouble when he tries to throw the ball on the sideline. So that's it, man.
Dirk Cutter is just calling the plays that are putting these guys up for mistakes. Up for costly mistakes.
You know what? I'm just, it's to the point where I'm so tired of talking about Dirk Cutter. I'm really am. Like he shouldn't, it should have been this tonight. Tonight should have been, what? We're firing him, period. Like, what is there to lose at this point? It's like, there's nothing else to gain at this point, but draft picks, and a higher.
Wait, I got a question. I got another question. If Dirk Cutter is the offensive coordinator next to you, you think we suck again?
You know what?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yes.
I'm a punch. I swear I'm a punch Arthur Blank in the face if I see him. If he comes back and he's the offensive coordinator, and I see Mr. Blank on the streets, I'm punching him in the face because there's no reason why this clown should ever be anywhere near the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah,
this dude is an absolute pariah. He's a virus, okay? He's COVID-19, okay? He's COVID-20, all right? That's who he is.
He's the COVID-19 in the front office.
That's who he is. That dude should not be anywhere near any team.
I would be surprised if we go 2-14. I don't want to go 2-14, but I won't be surprised if we do.
If Dirk Cutter is near this team, I would not doubt it.
I think the pressure, cause I think when Arthur Blank is feeling that, he definitely make different decisions. So I think the hot seat is there, and I don't think we're going to see Dirk Cutter.
And that's what
Raheem Morris.
We should not. We should barely see any of the coaching staff. We should barely see anybody.
Right.
Start all the way over.
Like I call better plays in Madden than Dirk Cutter does in the game. My papa can call better plays than Dirk Cutter. My papa told me replace him with Dirk Cutter and then he can be good with the team.
Oh. That's what I'm saying. Everybody totally want to be the coach at this point. Shoot. Dork culture. I like what everybody said. We just need a asshole, as far as a coach.
We really do.
Like, we need that coach that everybody is fearful of, scared of. Like, you gonna get your act together. You gonna straighten up. And like I said, watch that Reggie Kelly interview we just left from, and I'm telling you, it was some good gems in there. What he talked about on Field of Sports, and he's basically spoke just like, it was basically what we don't see is, yes, we are a brotherhood, but how are we carrying our fellow brother, especially when it comes to veterans and things like that. The way he talked was, you had to earn your place to even speak to the coach. Basically, you had to go through those veterans to get to the coach. So it's like, if you don't get the respect from the veterans at all, you ain't made it. Pretty much, you got to earn it. So that's that mentality we need to have here in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
We don't even play like a brotherhood, to be honest. We don't play like a brotherhood for like a half.
Yeah.
Just get rid of it all the way. I mean, that whole, like I said, rebuild. Well, we can't really rebuild like as far as how we want to rebuild, but coaching staff, get rid of the slogans. I'm just so sick of rising up. We're having risen up to nothing.
Everybody's gonna say rise up this and rise up that. What do you know? We lose, and people still want to say rise up. I thought Tom Brady killed the rise up crap like 4 years ago.
Apparently, they can't come up with nothing else, so we're just gonna stick with what we are used to. But yeah, there is no brotherhood.
It's RIP. Our slogan RIP.
Yeah.
No more rise up. No more. Oh, we rise up for like a half. Like, who rises for a half?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like we just don't know. Like I said, I don't know what to expect. That's why whenever I record a video, and it's like I don't do predictions, I don't do none of that, because it's like I want to see what they're going to look like in the second half. Let's just be real there.
I said we was going to win 6 games at the beginning. My preview, I said we was going to win 6 games. We should have 6 wins right now.
So we should have. We could have. We definitely got the talent to do so. But as long as we have the people that we have running that operation, it just won't happen.
I was so mad at that Dallas game. I'm like, a Pee-wee team would know what to do.
I've never been so angry and ever at a football game than I was at that game. They literally stood around.
I wasn't so shocked. I was so stunned. Like, I've never been so stunned like this. I'm like, bro, how do you lose like that?
Yeah.
All you gotta do is get an onside kick. It's not like you like muff it up. You go back like it's the COVID. You social distance from it.
Oh my god.
Basically, they just run from what works. They run away from it in the second half. That's what happens.
And that Cowboys recovery dude took the COVID-19 for the team and got the win. He took the COVID-19 for the team. And they stood back from the W. They went away from the W. They don't want the W. They don't want it. They don't want the W.
Yes, go ahead and watch that interview on Field of Sports. Mm-hmm.
And they just don't got that dog in them. Like, how are you going to tell me you don't got dog in you, man? Like, they don't got dog. They don't got heart. It's just.
I mean, I think I see it with Raheem. We can see a little bit of change in the behavior. They seem like it was a little bit more accountability kind of going on. We seen a little difference, and then I don't know, but I still feel that they don't have confidence in themselves anymore. I think they kind of just, it's no longer there. And what Kelly said in the interview, he basically was like, once that mentality is gone and they're kind of a shell of themselves, it's over with. You know,
We're
it's
soft.
Yeah, it's
We're
time to get
soft.
sweet house.
Like we're so soft.
Yeah.
Like we soft as this. Wait, my camera don't show. We soft as this. This pillow I got. We soft. We soft. We softer like this sock.
Soft, but
yeah.
Like this sock. We soft. We softer than this. We soft.
Saying, like nobody ever fears the Falcons coming. I'm gonna say that. In as many years, I don't care what coach. I've been a fan for pretty much life, and you know, right now the Falcons are not a feared team. It's like that's their hey, yeah, we're gonna beat them. That's gonna be we make everybody else life better.
Every team treats them like a college team. Every team treats them like a college
team. If you
want to
if you want to work on your run game, you want to you want to work on your passing game, you want to work on your defense, play the Atlanta Falcons. This team will I guarantee you they'll blow something.
And you pretty much can, you know what they're gonna play anyway. They're so predictable. So we already know what's gonna go happen and what's gonna happen. So that's just me, but defense soft like a box of Krispy Kreme donuts.
Damn, I want some Krispy Kreme donuts too.
We gon' throw 3 straight passes. Dark cut. We gon' throw 3 straight passes. It's pass.
That's funny you brought that up.
We don't run the ball. Like why? Why don't we run the ball? Do some jet sweeps. I can use it Madden with like several teams. Like do some jet sweeps, RPL bubble screens. Be creative a little bit. Like
creative. That's a big word right there for our coaches.
Look, I tried to I wish you people would shut the fuck up with this. I'm sorry, but if you tell me one more time I love Matt Ryan, but stats ain't it, how the hell do you get wins if you don't get stats? Like people shut the fuck up before take the time out to goddamn think before you say stupid shit like that. Tom Brady got stats, okay? That's how he fucking won the game. To get fucking stats. The fuck that's the dumbest shit I've heard in my life. I love Matt Ryan, but stats don't matter. That's how you fucking win the game by getting stats.
Lord.
Jesus.
But on that note,
just take the time out to think.
Yes.
They want to put all the blame on
just
one player.
Yeah.
They want to put all the blame on one player. Every single game, they put the blame on one player, whether it's.
I just hate this. I just hate that whole. I love Matt Ryan, but stats ain't it. Like who the fuck says? How the hell do you score touchdowns if stats don't? Just somebody.
Like how are you gonna blame somebody that lost the game when he threw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns?
Mic drop.
Yes. I gotta charge my iPad.
But Harrison, what is your last thought? Because we probably gonna end it on this note here. We didn't want to go no longer than an hour. I know you guys want y'all night back. So any last thoughts on your Falcons? What you think?
Just
what do you think that we need to do? Like as far as the state of the franchise of the Falcons, what if you was the GM, if you was Arthur Blank, what do you think we need? Is it offense, defense, in the first, in the draft? Who do you think we should kind of pick up? What position?
I believe we still need to get Matt Ryan a little bit more help because I'm like, Todd Gurley can't do it on his own. And when Julio goes out, which I wish he doesn't get hurt every game, then he only got one receiver, and that's Calvin Ridley. So if we get him like a wide receiver or like another running back probably. Then we'll be straight. And then on the defensive side of the ball, I just think we need a second. We need like another corner outside of AJ Terrell. Like
Yeah,
if somebody from like LSU, I think his name is Derek Stingley. If we get him, then we'll have him and
yeah.
Terrell,
I
and
like
that'll
him.
be good.
Okay. And tell everybody, are you do you do anything, plug something, plug yourself. Do you have anything that you want anybody to know about you?
Um,
In school.
I
Hey, man.
have a all A and B honor roll again.
Hey,
Hey, man. Look, see, that's great. That's great, man. Look,
you should be proud of
keep it
that.
up, though. Absolutely. I was not the best student. You know what I'm saying? I was not the best student. So trust me, like that having straight A's, I mean A's and B's. Look, man, that you already on the right path. You know what I'm saying? Like don't think for once that's not an accomplishment because it is. So
Yes.
we definitely appreciate everything that you've done. You know what I'm saying? Continue to be a good person. That's first and foremost, positive vibes. You already know how it is here, man. Of course, I'm gonna get crazy every once in a while, but you already know that, like I said, man, this channel is for you guys, the Atlanta Falcons, the Atlanta Falcons nation, Atlanta Falcons fans, where we can, just come here and really just be ourselves and not have to worry about constant negativity and constant everybody putting us down. So we definitely appreciate you, man.
Appreciate y'all too. I'm glad I joined the show, and it was great experience.
Yes.
Thank y'all very much. I appreciate it.
Feel free if you ever want to come back and say, just come on. We'll always do this for you guys. We appreciate you guys just tuning in and coming on. It takes a whole bunch of guts to do this.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people watching, so to get the guts to do this, I commend you. So go ahead, keep up, and that's the accomplishment. Any achievement you do right about now in school, you got to take that and be a little bit more prideful about it. That is accomplishment that you want, definitely. So I know school is hard, especially with COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And still AB on the road. Hey, that's an achievement. So on that note, appreciate you, Harrison the Bunny. I've been seeing you in the chat, so you're not an unfamiliar name. I've seen you.
We watch everything. Don't think we're not watching.
We seeing y'all comments. We seeing all these little comments in the chat right about now. We see y'all. So don't think we might just can't get to everybody, but we see y'all. We definitely see you. So thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Take care.
You too.
Yes,
But Miss Maggie and Matt Mike Sports, we are exhausted. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
4 shows a day for you guys, man. 4 freaking shows and a stressful game. So
I agree. We need a quarterback, but we're not going to trade Matt Ryan for that, and we're definitely not going to go for a quarterback in the first round. We do need to start looking to his backup, but
of course, absolutely, we need to look for it, because Matt Ryan is 35. All right, he's 36, if not 36 already. It's time to start looking for a viable backup. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. What we're talking about is using a first round pick on a quarterback. That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? So you can bring in a guy who can do, maybe he can run some quarterback sneaks. Maybe he can run a quarterback sweep like Taysom Hill and, these quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes. He can do some things with his legs. We can add that to our offense. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not against that whatsoever. Mm-hmm. But we're talking about a guy, you're trying to get rid of a guy the next 2 years when the contract says completely, says otherwise. Like, that's what we're talking about. If you're going to bring in a quarterback, it has to be the proper way, not just, I'm tired of Matt Ryan. Let's get rid of him. And we're going to be $80 million, dead cap money. It's just not smart. That's not smart. It's not how you run a business. So we definitely need a new quarterback. Start looking for a quarterback we can kind of, groom behind Matt Ryan. But this defensive line is absolute trash. Outside of Grady Jarrett, let's just be real. These dudes can't they can't chase a goddamn toddler. Okay, let's just be real. They can't chase a damn toddler. They can't chase anybody. So we need to really build this damn defensive line. The linebackers are well, the secondary is well, but this defensive line needs help. But you guys and you ladies continue to support AFN. We're on the quest to 1,000 subscribers. We truly need every one of you girls and you guys to head over to AFN and help us get 1,000. Okay, I think we're sitting at 620.
I stopped looking. I hadn't even looked at it today. I've really been all over the place. Probably 620. Probably. We getting there. So Atlanta Falcons Nation will put the link if you're on Matt Mike Sports. Of course, you can just search and find us. We're not hard to miss. It's just Atlanta Falcons Nation. But yes, please give us a like, a subscribe. Come back to this video. Let us know. Like, comments are everything. We love to hear your feedback, and I've been seeing your feedback, so I appreciate everybody that jumps on. And I don't know why I can't go back to the screen. But on that note, I'm just trying to get to 200. I'm at 1 something now. So I'm just Miss Maggie T is trying to get to 200 at this point. 1,000 is a long road ahead, but I appreciate everybody that even watched, me, because I'm doing more than just Falcons content over there. It's like it's preseason for the Hawks, so I'm excited about that. So I do talk a little bit about them Hawks too. So I'm excited about that. So on that note, I'm going to put the little link in here for Atlanta Falcons Nation. And also, if you're on Matt Mike Sports, this man is trying to get to 5K. Wow. Man, you're going to get there, though. You're going to get there. But on that note, people, I thank you, Terra Falcons, for watching. I see y'all all the time. Thank you. Look at that. I feel special today. All right, y'all. But on that note, look, I've been busy. We've been busy. I'm tired. We're going to do this thing all over again, probably tomorrow with Kate Styles. I'm pretty sure he's going to do his little thing. And then Tuesday night, Matt Mike, Jroc, Jroc. You know what? That's it. I can't even get the name. We tired. All right, y'all. Good night. Subscribe to the channel. We appreciate y'all. Peace.
Absolutely.
I'm tired, Matt Mike. I'm tired.